Hello, we're doing a videotape on hypnosis. Hypnosis is an altered state of consciousness in which a person enters a trance and is susceptible to suggestions given by the hypnotist. It can be used to overcome fears, for example, fears or problems like anxiety or procrastination or even relationship problems. I didn't know that until yesterday. Contrary to popular belief, it is impossible for one to be hypnotized against their own will. What is your impression about hypnosis? Like, what is it, and what do you think about it?
Someone pretty much takes something and puts it in front of your face and moves it a couple of times, and yeah, and you're in this trance.
Hypnosis is when you're put into a trance. People ask you things and you subconsciously remember things.
I really don't know anything about it, but what I think it is that somebody is able to create some sort of psychological state where you're in a bit of a trance, where the person maybe can manipulate you. So you moved into some sort of different psychological state, I suppose. How that's done, I really don't know.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
Was I right?
Yep.
Yes. Woohoo! We're here in the room where I'm about to be hypnotized, and like even the room itself feels really like calmed down and like quiet, and I'm really excited.
Hypnosis is only so-called workable if the client is willing.
I'm very
Right?
willing.
Yeah, if the client is not willing, nobody can force you to do it. And all the while during hypnosis, you're very aware of what's going on. You're fully conscious, you're not unconscious, and you will be able to recall even after you come out of hypnosis. Basically, our mind, we do have the so-called the conscious mind, and our subconscious mind. Yeah? Alright. Now, in between, we have the critical factor. This is the comparing mechanism which blocks the subconscious mind. Now, the conscious mind actually is able to hold very little at one time. Like right now, we are at our conscious mind, conscious state where we're talking now. But the subconscious mind is where everything, right from the day one that you're born, all information, knowledge, skills, memories, everything meaning everything good and bad is all stored in the subconscious mind. Which is why whenever something has been implanted there, okay, for example, if you have been conditioned in such a way that you've been told from young that you're lovely, you're beautiful, you're good, you're clever, if this is the first piece of information that has been in your subconscious mind, it will always remain there. So as you grow older, anybody who tells you you're ugly, you're stupid, you're useless will not affect you at all, because your comparing mechanism will not be able to accept, because it doesn't tally with what is stored in the subconscious mind. Only when you're at that state of relaxation, then you're able to bypass this critical factor, we call them comparing mechanism, in order to come to the subconscious mind. So when you're in hypnosis, your subconscious mind comes forward and your conscious mind move back. So that is why you're able to access the information there and correct it. And at that stage, usually a person is very so-called, they are able to accept positive suggestions easily. As I begin to count and you go deeper and deeper into hypnosis. 1. Deeper and deeper. 2. All the way down. 19. And finally 20. You're in deep hypnosis. Your mind is now very relaxed and open to receive the helpful and beneficial suggestions coming You have now become so deeply relaxed. So deeply relaxed that your mind has become so sensitive, so receptive to what I say, that everything I put into your mind will sink so deeply into the unconscious part of your mind and will make so deep and everlasting impression there that nothing will erase it. Eyes open. Take your time to get up. Don't worry. So how do you feel?
I feel so...
You feel good, don't you?
Yeah. I feel wonderful. I feel like...
Just feel like you just had a very good sleep, yeah? You feel very good now. You feel very strong. Don't you feel more confident? Yes, and as you walked out of here, you will continue to feel this way for a while. I think it will be for a long time if you have really been into hypnosis.
As you were counting for me to come back, I felt like...
You still want to stay there longer?
Yeah. I felt like a blanket was like being like lifted off me, like...
Really?
I was like...
But were you listening all the time?
Yeah.
You were conscious, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear what's going on.
Yeah.
And did you at any point fall asleep?
I don't think so.
Okay. But it's also quite normal. Sometimes they drift in and out. So it's okay. But important thing is you feel good? You feel better after that?
Yeah, I feel so rested.
Yes. This is what, like I said, you're supposed to be in a very relaxed state. Then only you can accept the suggestions. If you're so tensed up in your conscious mind, you cannot accept anything.
Myths. Myth 1.
Hypnotists only perform stage shows. False. Truth. Most hypnotists work in the health field, helping people quit smoking and other bad habits. Myth 2. You can turn someone into something they are not, such as a ladies' man. False. Myth 3. You can't be hypnotized. False. Everyone of average intelligence can be hypnotized, but only 20% will respond to suggestion. Myth 4. You have to close your eyes to be hypnotized. False. Truth. You must focus your mind and exclude everything else around. Not necessarily close your eyes, but that usually helps.
The last myth.
You won't wake up. False. Truth. You will always wake up.